Hello, Sarah.
Nope.
I'm your friend.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
It's
Prime time, bitch.
Yeah.
There it is.
Love it. That's my favorite.
She's butchering the line, bro.
Sorry.
It's not. He says, "Welcome to prime time."
Welcome
bitch.
to prime time, bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And
I'm sorry.
Did you know that it wasn't in the script? Robert Englund improv that.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. and
That's beautiful. It makes
yeah.
me love that line even more.
This
He
is why
improv'd
nobody else can play Freddy except for Robert Englund.
Literally.
Nobody. R2-D2? What did y'all think about Jason X?
She doesn't like it. It's a fun, goofy
I
movie.
hated it.
It's
It
fun,
was a
goofy movie.
silly movie, but
It
I
is.
loved it.
Kill her, Mommy. You scared the shit out of me!
Where's that? Welcome to Real Talk After Dark, where we keep it real about life and film. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good. Excited for the topic.
Well, it goes back a long time. It's been a few years, and it all started when, a different time, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You asked.
Alrighty, so welcome back to another podcast episode. How's all the audience doing? I hope everybody's listening, doing well as well. And tonight is episode 65 as we cover horror, of course. Our last spooky episode. Our last spooky episode of the podcast season 2025. But anyway, we're going to talk a little. I thought we'd kind of cover not just the main three, Michael, Jason, and Freddy, but a little Chucky in there too.
It's our son's favorite right now.
I just didn't know how much time we'd have, so I figured 4 would fit in because I figured because I mean, there's other movies with, we're going to cover our favorite from best to worst
Okay.
films and looks of the series.
Okay.
And I mean, there's others. We could have done Leatherface and some other ones and whatnot. Obviously Scream, Ghostface don't really change that much.
We can always squeeze in one more spooky episode.
We'll see.
I'll talk it into him, guys. Don't worry. I got this.
But yeah, we're gonna go into it, and we're gonna discuss that, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off. I think we should start off with Little Man first. Start with Little Man
Okay.
first. Chucky.
Little man Jason?
No, Mr.
The
Chucky.
biggest one of all.
The doll.
Okay.
So how's does anybody we'll talk the series a little bit, but anybody got their list, like they want to drop their favorites of the films real quick?
I mean,
before
I
we talk about
already
them?
know all of my favorites.
What's your
That's going to
favorite?
be something that I know.
What's your favorite?
I didn't need to write it down.
Just drop them real quick.
So for Chucky,
Yep.
my favorite, honestly, my favorite is Bride of Chucky.
Okay.
Because it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Like I love the original Child's Play movies. They're great for what they are. They're definitely more focused on the horror aspect than the ones continuing on in the series. I don't find Bride of Chucky scary. I never did. I never thought it was scary.
It's got the humorous side to it.
yeah.
Kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street, where you
And
have
that's
the
probably
humor.
why it's my favorite, because Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite slasher.
All right.
Let's see. Okay. So now I was gonna say, let's just drop your favorites real quick in order,
Okay.
and then we'll dissect them more.
Okay. Well,
So-
Freddy's my favorite.
Oh, shit.
Or are you talking about the look?
No,
What are you
not-
talking about?
we're-
More words than just your favorite.
We're in Chucky now.
Right.
We're in Chucky category. So let's just name your favorites in order.
Who's your favorite doll?
And then we'll talk about them. Just name
Okay.
we're gonna hit it, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Hit it.
I
Bride Chucky.
thought that's what I was doing.
No, Bride Chucky.
I don't know. Bride of Chucky's my favorite. The other ones I like okay. I mean, Seed of Chucky's definitely dead last. And I haven't seen I watched the one with her in the wheelchair, but then I haven't seen anything after that.
Yeah.
The only thing I haven't seen of Chucky is the TV series. I understand
I
that
hear
they
it's
canceled
good.
it. So.
It's not bad. I mean, the first one's the best. They get a little. The second one I didn't really like too much, but the third one was enjoyable. But
I don't know the Chucky, so I guess I'm going to have to get the TV series just to
Yeah.
have it for my collection. You
Yeah,
know.
no.
Well, and my friend Heather, Chucky is Heather's favorite. She did say that the director's trying to get a movie made to just seal it all up.
It's supposed to happen next. I believe they're working on it. But yeah,
from the TV series, like taking off from the TV series to end.
Mm-hmm.
I think so,
okay.
but I think they're gonna try to figure out a way to make it to where you don't have to, I guess, consume it. I don't know what they're gonna do because that's a lot of episodes for people to have to. If nobody watch it continuity wise, I have to see that film anyway. But Bride of Chucky is definitely is my favorite too because I really like Bride of Chucky. I mean, it's right there next to the original. The original is always a classic. I always like the classic, so I mean. Can't go wrong with that, but it's also my favorite Chucky look too. Is the Bride of Chucky and the Stitches?
I love that look.
When they brought that in, I just love.
Yeah,
I
thought he looked creepier than he did as a regular good guy doll.
Yeah, I like that Stitch look.
And as a teenager, I was very goth, so Tiffany was my favorite person on the planet. So
yeah, and you know she Tiffany
Jennifer Tilly
did a really good job.
The perfect addition to the series.
Perfect. Yeah.
She's so amazing.
She was fun.
Her voice is just iconic.
Yeah, she was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed her. I think, I don't know. I think Child's Play 2 might be is definitely one of my favorites. I don't know. I mean, I love Bride of Chucky. Child's Play 2 might be my favorite.
Which is the one that there's the military academy? Was that 3?
That's the second one.
That's the second one?
Mm-hmm.
No, the third one was the military.
Yeah, I thought the third one, because that one was, to me, a little
you're right.
weak,
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought the military one was kind of weak, but...
Because the second one's the babysitter. The first one's him and his mom. The second one's the babysitter. And the third one is the...
military academy.
Military.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess she's kind of a babysitter. I mean, yeah, because, I mean, they're not related. They're just living in the same household.
I don't mean like babysitter, like guardian.
Yeah. And her, I mean, I love that factory, the whole factory showdown, everything in Child's Play 2. It's definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
Dutch loved it. Absolutely loved it. I thought he was going to be freaked out because he's like, I really want to watch this. I was like, all right, I guess. And he watched the whole scene, just was like really studying it and getting into it. And then he just repeats the lines now.
Yeah. he's a Chucky fan, man, for sure.
Yes.
He is. I mean, and then of course the classic. I mean, we wouldn't have what we have today without the classic.
Right.
The classic's a good one. I mean, the whole reveal of it, like when she goes and picks up the box and the batteries falls out, and she's like, "Wait a second! Like this thing's been talking this whole time." And then she goes to see if there's any batteries in there. As soon as she sees any batteries, and that head turns, he's like, "Yeah," you know, or his head.
Doesn't he call her like a nosy bitch or something?
Well, that's not where it happens. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's he turns his head around real quick, and it freaks her out, I guess. And then she drops him. And he goes under the couch. It's not until later is whenever that happens. Whenever she gets him, it's crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, that whole movie was just wild. It scared Dutch whenever we showed it to him for the first time. Like, he literally was shaking. We had to shut it off. We were like, all right. And now he will not watch it. But he's seen Halloween multiple times.
Yeah.
Loves it. Just like his father.
Yeah. Yeah, I like I mean, and then Curse of Chucky was actually a really good one.
That one, was that the one with the girl in the wheelchair? Okay.
Because I
did like that. Because after that was Cult of Chucky, and I have not seen that.
Yeah, because the first two were really good, and the third one isn't bad. I know it gets a lot of I mean, it's not the worst. I mean, it's definitely not the worst now, but I mean, it's not bad. And then you got your Bride of Chucky.
Which one is considered the worst? Like, if
I would say
I think universally it's Seed of Chucky.
Cult.
You think so?
Bad.
I was thinking, Cult was really
well. Why don't our audience
really
vote? Let us know which one you think.
I think Cult is really bad, followed by Seed.
See, and I haven't seen Cult, so I can't really compare it.
Yeah, no, Seed, yes, and Seed was bad too. All
right, if I have to be turned into you, this is going to have to move because it's so uncomfortable.
What is it?
This tote keeps digging into my leg.
The Seed of Chucky is where he has the kid, right?
Otherwise, I'm going to have to sit away from you.
I would suggest that.
Thank you. That's much better.
Seed of Chucky had the kid, right?
Yes.
The little ugly kid. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Something before the show started.
Huh?
She said something before the show started.
Well, I'm saying something now.
Anyway,
That was when they jumped the shark.
no, yeah, for real, for sure. Because I mean, Bride of Chucky, you could tell they had some fun with it, but I mean, like Seed of Chucky is when they really was like, oh, we're just gonna be real goofy.
I liked the concept, but it was too goofy.
It's too goofy.
It had a lot of really cool moments, like whenever they killed the photographer. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
It had some cool scenes in it. It just was a
Yes.
very weak movie.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it was yeah, it had some nice stuff in it. Like, but yeah, I agree.
Dutch is obsessed with her line whenever she's trying to convince him to stop killing. He's listening to that audio over and over. He now repeats it.
Yeah, it's like, what's wrong with a little bit of killing now and then?
The only other one, I guess, that they've done since then, where it dealt with a doll, I guess would be Megan, right?
Yeah.
And the first Megan was really good. Second one was more sci-fi than it was
Yeah,
horror.
and I haven't seen it yet. It is
I
on
liked
my
it.
to-do list.
I really liked it.
I've heard it's really good, so I'm
Yeah.
going to give it a shot. But yeah, it kind of went the Terminator route instead
went
of
more
more
sci-fi
Chucky
than
route.
the horror.
Yeah.
The first one was like horror,
Yeah.
Second one was
Is definitely more sci-fi. I've seen a clip or two, so I'm like, I do want to see this. It does look good.
Yeah.
And Heather said it's really good. And I trust Heather's
It
opinion.
is. It
Except
is.
for
I really like
Substance. That movie was awful.
Well,
Sorry.
You didn't like Substance?
I did not like Substance.
Really?
I did not like it.
I really
thought
liked
it was
It's
pretty stupid,
It's pretty
actually.
grotesque, but
See, and I'm not body horror. I'm really not.
yeah, we was talking about that last time, the body horror.
Yeah, we did body horror.
Yeah.
Demi Moore was great in it, though. So
Yeah, acting was good. There was nothing wrong with the acting, and I liked both actresses. I just didn't like the movie.
Not everything's for everybody type thing,
Yeah.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. Chucky's awesome, though.
Yeah, he's got a lot of really good one-liners.
Chucky, man, I can never own a Chucky doll though. Shame
Nope.
on me.
the best one-liners though of all of the series has to go to Freddy.
My
Oh, yeah.
favorite. Well, we'll talk
we'll
about
get to
Freddy
him.
whenever we get to chat.
Yeah, we'll get to him.
I'll save that.
because he's got. I know what you're talking about.
Right. I know you already know my favorite. But going back to Chucky, like he wants a doll so bad. And I have a genuine fear of
People
them.
have-
I have a genuine fear of them.
Of the Chucky dolls?
Of dolls.
Of dolls?
Of dolls.
And dolls just in general.
I know what to get her now.
Bill, if you want to remain friends, you will never do it. Because
I get one with a real pale face and big eyes going and grinning
No,
at you real
can't
big.
do
Get
it.
her, get her that for
Put
Christmas.
it in the corner
and
of your room, and
it'd be-
just
wrap it up and it'd be perfect.
that'll be your last podcast.
one that talks. Hello, Sarah.
Nope.
I'm your friend.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. But I told him if I ever do allow you to get a Chucky doll, which there's major rules. I said if you ever prank me with it, though, automatic divorce.
Like put it under the covers
Automatic
of your bed?
divorce. We're done. We're done. The amount of disrespect you had to pull to do that bullshit, auto divorce.
Yeah. That'd be a bummer.
What'd you just say?
So that would be a bummer, man.
Yeah.
I could get away with it though.
Oh yeah.
No.
I think personally the Chucky looks. I think Bride of Chucky, like I said, was my favorite. Mm-hmm. The first one, I love the look of it, and 2 and 3. But then Curse of Chucky's got a good look too. But then like 5 and 7, like especially Colt, man, like this is some, like I don't know what happened. It's I think they got most of the same team and stuff, but the animatronics kind of like the facial features, whatever, whatnot.
Well,
like,
they kind of
all
run out
there.
because after a while they all start kind of running together.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you have something in the movie that really stands out, it just becomes just like the other ones. And
Yeah.
it's just, you're
Yeah.
watching the same thing again. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's I like me some a Chucky. A good guy doll. A good guy wants some.
Dutch is obsessed with that song. I cannot tell you how many times he played it the other day.
What song?
The I am your buddy.
Oh, we don't talk about that one.
until the
We
end.
don't talk about that one. That's the remake one. That's the remake one.
Well, Dutch
Yeah.
loves it.
We're not considering remakes or pre.
I didn't know.
Yeah, none of that. Just
I've
I
never
had
heard it
that
before.
one too, but the remakes are never, ever, ever.
Yeah.
We ain't touching remakes here, just the classics.
Okay.
On our floors here. So, I'll let Bill pick the next.
The movie that
one?
stood out to me that got me started in horror and the one that got me started with special effects makeup was the very first Friday the 13th. Because I saw it in the theaters, and up to that point, I had never...
Jason?
Yeah, Jason. I had never seen anything like it when I went, because they didn't have anything like it at the time. You know, all the horror and some of the special effects, the arrow coming up through the throat. The very first time that they get their throat slit, and you don't say anything, and all of a sudden it peels back.
Yeah.
It looks so real to me. It just freaked me out.
Yeah, that movie was done really well, and it had. If you haven't watched it by now, the mom just ended up being the serial killer.
Yeah, it was a twist. That was the other thing. It was a twist ending that really freaked you out.
Yeah.
But Tom Savini did these special makeup effects, which I became a huge Tom Savini fan.
I know. I loved his work.
And I got to meet him a couple years ago at
Tom
one of
Savini's
the
got some great stuff.
He does.
Comic-Cons. I got to meet him.
I would love to meet him.
Cool guy. Plus, he's been in a lot of movies now too, like Quentin Tarantino movies. And but
I loved
he was
him
a
in
pretty
Dusk Till
cool
Dawn.
guy. Yeah, got to meet him, get his autograph. He was cool.
That's cool.
That's really cool, man. That's super cool.
That is cool.
I told my friend at the very first Friday the 13th, a friend of mine, he says, nothing scares me. He said, I sit there, he said, nothing's going to scare me. I said, okay, so we made a bet. I said, okay, I'll bet you, okay. So we're sitting there, I'm sitting next to him in the theater, and I'd already seen the movie. And I was telling him, this is a really good, scary movie. You guys said, nothing scares me. So he's sitting there, he's just like, plain face through the whole thing. I think he was trying just not to be nervous. And then it got to the end and the music's playing. It's real sweet music, and the sun's coming up. And all of a sudden, Jason comes popping up out of the water and he jumped out of his seat. And I just said, gotcha. He said, that's not right. That's not right.
Still got him.
It got him. It was great.
Nice.
That was a freaky moment.
Yeah,
man.
It was something that hadn't. Which came first, Friday the 13th or Carrie?
Well, that's
I'm pretty
I don't know.
sure.
Because Carrie had that same type of thing at the end, so I don't know which one came first. They both got me because I wasn't expecting it out of either one of them, but I don't know which one came first.
Didn't Carrie come out first? Didn't that come out in the 70s? Well, when did the first Jason come out?
That came out in the 70s too.
I know they came out around the same
I
time.
have no idea.
Which is probably why they used the same gimmick at the end. So one of them probably copied from the other, the idea.
Yeah.
So
I have no idea what year, what not, but I know that this is a pretty cool Friday the 13th box set right here. Got it on Blu-ray, and it's pretty dope. That's it.
What did y'all think about Jason X? The one in space.
She doesn't like it, but she doesn't. It's been a while since she's seen it, and she took it. I didn't know this, but I just found out recently that when she watched it, she was taking it like seriously, like the other movies and stuff like that. But I'm like, it's a fun, goofy movie.
Hated it.
It was a silly movie, but I loved it.
I did too.
It had some really cool scenes in there.
The only cool kill that I liked was whenever he drowned the girl in the hydrogen peroxide, or what was that? That was just hydrogen peroxide. Her hydrogen, and like froze her face and then smashed it on the counter. I thought that was pretty dope.
That was
a cool kill.
Yeah.
That was his first future space kill.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he was killing all those people at the beginning of the movie, but that was his first future space kill, bro.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I liked
dope.
that. That was cool.
But
nothing else was cool.
But they kept bringing him back in different ways. It just kind of started getting
ridiculous.
Weird.
Honestly, in my opinion, Jason is the weakest of the bunch.
At least they had good continuity.
No, they did. They definitely had the continuity.
I like that. That's one thing I liked about the horror movie, where because I was telling her the other day about how when Jason gets drowned and put in the lake, and 7 with the telekinesis and stuff, and she puts him under and stuff, and then in 8 he's still under the water with the chains and everything and the dock on him, and then when they throw that what do they call that when you throw something the anchor overboard, and catches electricity. And then it caught, brought him back.
Electrocuted
Like,
him?
so, like, every movie, there, you know what I mean? Like, there's a little bit of
I mean,
continuity.
they found
and
a
stuff
way to
in there.
bring him back that would make
Yeah.
sense. But
Right.
I just really liked all the Jason movies. Except for one thing, I like things set in a camp. Because I'm a big camper. I love to camp. So
See,
being
and
out
that's
there with
why
the
I
camping,
didn't
I
camp
love
was
that.
because of Jason.
Yeah. Yeah.
I literally have only camped like a few times in my life.
I camped a few times. It's fun.
I go
It's fun,
camping
but I
by
haven't-
myself every once in a while. I went to a camp one time,
Bill,
and,
you
and
are
it was
insane.
it was like in October, and nobody was camping.
Oh,
and
my
I'm
God.
the only tent out there. The ranger came by, saw me, and said, "Well, you might want to watch out. There's this, armadillo. This armadillo that runs around here. So you might want to watch out for that." So what do? At 1:00 tomorrow, I'm out looking for it. And I found it. I got some good pictures of it. It was a what do you call it? When they're all white with pink eyes.
Albino.
It was an albino armadillo,
Oh,
which
wow.
is kind of
That's
rare.
so cool.
Yeah, so I got pictures
is
of this
cool.
albino armadillo.
That's cool.
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
Had all kinds of visitors that night because there's no people.
Yeah.
But I was looking for Jason too. He never showed up.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't mind glamping, but I have to have a functioning bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
We go technically it's camping, but we're in cabins. And we do that every year. But I have a bedroom with controlled air and a bathroom. So
Yeah, I guess
that's the only way
camping.
to camp for me.
Heck, I've camped before, like in March when there's like 2 foot of snow on the ground.
Bill, you are insane.
Wow.
You would be the type of person to go camping in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
I knew it. Even I'm not that crazy.
And there I'd be looking for Bigfoot.
Oh my God. Be looking to
Bill.
lose your life. They got all sorts of shit out there.
Did y'all see Jason in the Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D in the theaters in 3D?
Well, of course not.
I wasn't a big Jason fan, so honestly,
I
I've
don't think
only
I was
seen a few of
born.
his movies.
I don't think I was born yet, buddy.
Get out of here. I saw Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D in the theaters, and that was before, Avatar. That's before I come out with the real fancy, real 3D. But you just had like the red and blue.
Yeah.
But it was perfect. It was at that time, it was the best 3D movie I've ever seen, and they really played up for the gimmicks. Like
They do.
they shot this arrow, and you see this arrow coming through the screen at you, and it
Right.
looked good. You see this where he pulls up the sword, and the sword's going like this, and it's coming out through the thing. Everything that it was built for those gimmicks.
Yeah.
And even if you watch it now, even though you're not saying 3D, you can see where the 3D effects where they aim for it. But it was perfect. It was great.
I'm pretty sure this has a...
It does. At least mine does. It's got the 3D glasses
got the same
inside
thing?
of it. Yeah.
Oh, you got the same set?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Punked bitch, you
Oh
lost him.
wait a minute! No, I don't have the Friday. I've got all the Friday 13th. That's the Nightmare on Elm Street. And I've got the
Gaslit.
same set. But I do have all of the Friday 13th movies. But I got them all separately. In Part 3, I think it's all separate. No, I do have a set of them, but it's different than your set.
You good,
But
bro?
mine came with the 3D glasses, so you could watch it in 3D if you want on your TV.
I'm pretty sure if that doesn't have it, I know I have it on DVD, and the DVD version came with 3D, and it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I don't think I've seen it. Honestly, the only ones that I remember is the first one, and then the one where they trap Jason by using a decoy, and she runs into the woods, and they kill him in the woods. I remember that one.
I'm trying to remember that one.
I don't
Oh,
remember
you're
which
talking
one
about
it
Jason
is.
Goes to Hell? When they kill him in the
Yes,
woods?
Jason
But
Goes to
that's
Hell.
like the opening of Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah. It's the
like literally
opening. It's the opening.
And as a kid, I enjoy it a little bit more as I got older, but as a kid, I did not like it, obviously, because Jason was barely in it, and you barely ever see him.
Right.
And it also has like my favorite. I think that's my favorite Jason look. Jason Goes to Hell. I love.
It's
that
a
look.
really good look.
That's my favorite Jason.
It is a
look.
really good look.
That's my favorite Jason look, followed by the I'd say probably the 7th movie.
Which was the 7th?
That's the one with the telekinesis.
Ah.
That's the first one. Kane Hodder played Jason Voorhees, which is he's
Really?
and he's the first one to actually play Jason more. Obviously 4 times. In 7, 8, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. Because in 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They were all played, each one by a different actor every time.
But
And
you
you got to
wouldn't
meet
know
him.
it because you never really actually. Well,
Yeah.
most of the time he's got the mask,
Yeah.
but every once in a while, you'll see him without his mask, but you don't really see anything
Yeah.
there either. So depending on whoever the actor was, they all. I mean, what does Jason? He walks around and
Yeah, you have
But-
to have a completely different acting skill set
Right.
to pull off those
and-
characters.
Yeah, and to
Right.
be honest, I feel like that's why they kept Kane Hodder, because what he brought in 7, I felt like that was the scary Jason. That was the start of the real spooky, scary Jason. Because that guy was he was like beefy monster.
big.
He knew how to animate. He was really good with his breathing. You know what I mean? He was just really good at all that, and he really animated it. And that's how we got. He's my obviously favorite Jason for everybody, and obviously the most notable. And I
don't even know the names of any of the others. He's the only
Same,
name that I
literally
know.
same.
Yeah, and it sucks so bad still to this day. When we can talk more about it once we get into the next character, which I'm sure we'll probably go right into it. The whole Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, I
was gonna
planned on
say
bringing
that.
that one up soon.
I was gonna, well, I don't want to move on to Freddy too soon yet.
Right, well, that's why I
But
waited.
Jason, I was just bringing that up because of the fact that I'm just upset that they didn't bring Kane Hodder in to play Jason versus Robert Englund. I wanted that matchup.
That would have
that
been
would've been
so cool.
And he was so much bigger than Robert, because Robert was skinny and he was a big guy. And it sucks because this is the main reason the studio said that they wanted, when they want this matchup, they wanted Jason basically towering over him. So they wanted a giant, they wanted a monster, they wanted a tall guy. So they got somebody who was much taller than Kane, obviously, to tower over Freddy. And I was like, I wanted Kane. He was big.
I think that we all would have preferred Kane.
Oh my God, that Jason versus Freddy. Now
It was
would've been
still
good.
good though.
no,
Oh, yes.
I loved it.
Absolutely.
And then-
It's probably my favorite.
and then you can't forget the tease, of course, at the end of Jason Goes to Hell for that movie. Whenever,
Yes.
And did you know that was Kane Hodder who did that? That's his hand with the glove.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's him.
I didn't
doing
know that.
and he brings the mask down.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and then that would have been such a good lead in. But
That
of
would've.
course, to keep the rights, they did Jason X, so that way they could keep the rights. You know what I mean?
Lachlan Monroe.
Which delayed Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah.
Well, actor Lachlan
Paramount.
Monroe, I've got to know and meet him a few times now, and I've talked to him for about an hour during a rain delay of a movie that I was in with. If you don't know Lachlan Monroe, he was in Freddy versus Jason, which is why I bring him up. He was in Freddy versus Jason. He was in the first Scary Movie. He's been in a lot of movies. A lot of them you might not know. And he was also the dad on Riverdale. He was Betty's dad on Riverdale.
Okay.
But I got to meet and talk to him quite a bit. But he was also in Freddy versus Jason, which is kind of cool. So now when I see it, I look at it a whole different way now.
Right.
Because me and him have had like really long conversations, and really cool, down to earth guy too.
It's super cool, man.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I love, and I also love the 5th Friday the 13th. Even though it's not technically got Jason in it, that's the one where it's Ray, I think the guy is, where his friend or his brother, I forget who it was or whatever, got killed. And so he put on the hockey mask and basically portrayed Jason so he could blame the killings of these people who killed.
I don't think I've seen that one, and I
didn't
feel
see
like I
5?
should. No, like I said, I did. He's not one of my favorite slashers, so I didn't.
I think
I've
that's actually
seen
a
it, but
good
I
one.
honestly don't remember that. I'd have to see it again.
When I was a
I've
kid,
seen it more than once, but
when I was a kid, I didn't like it because it wasn't Jason, and I was like so confused and weirded out by it and stuff like that. It's kind of like I'm trying to think. It's kind of like the Halloween 3, except they actually have Jason in it because they got the mask and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just somebody else pretending to be Jason, and you don't know that
right
until the end, obviously.
That's probably why I don't remember it as well. I probably didn't care for it as much. So.
Yeah, but it's so cool. But I thought it was really well done, and I enjoy it. I know that sometimes some people don't really like it, but it's a nice little break between that and getting the kind of zombie Jason, because you have the 4 parts, and they kill him off technically, because it's called the final chapter, and they do technically kill him off. So whenever you go into this and it's just somebody mocking Jason, it's just like, oh, that was a cool concept, kind of like almost even like a Wes Craven, Wes Nightmare type thing, where it was just out of its box type thing. But and then we come back, and then it's Tommy going to make sure Jason's dead, opens up his grave and is like stabbing him, and that's when the electricity came down and like, you know, brought him back to life. That's when we get zombie Jason.
Yeah, that was funny.
So,
You know, you really didn't get Jason until the second one, which is kind of unique because the first one was so unique, and it wasn't. Well, there was no Jason. It was just the mother, you know, crazy.
Yeah.
And she was creepy.
She was.
She
Especially
was
whenever
creepy.
she started talking like him.
Yeah.
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 Which actually,
Kill her, mommy.
which brings up a question. Has it ever explained how Jason dies as a child but comes back as a grown-ass man?
Well, he's been under that water for a long time. He just kept growing. It's like fingernails.
It's never been explained in the movies or anything.
I don't think so.
He grows just like we grow.
I don't think it ever was explained, was it?
No.
He just kept growing.
I mean, we grow.
Well, how
alive.
did they come back alive in the first place?
Well,
though?
you saw him jump
How
out.
did any of them come
But
back
he jumped
alive?
out at the end of the first one, so I mean, obviously he's still alive.
Yeah.
He's just in hibernation. He's down there. It's Jason Voorhees. It's Friday the 13th. There's no explanations needed.
I'm going to need an explanation.
He does. He is in the first one with that at the very end scene.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he is in there in the very very end scene. So.
I use you as an armrest a lot.
Yeah, I noticed. No, I
use him as a footrest.
no, I like. I think Jason Lives is probably one of my favorites. Jason Lives and the final chapter are my two favorites.
I have to have a Friday the 13th marathon and just watch them all back to back to back again.
Yeah,
I need to do it to all of them.
I've been kind of bouncing around here and there just when I get a chance. I'm just like, oh.
I know that you said that you didn't really want to talk about remakes, but the remake of Friday the 13th was pretty good.
I will say, out of the three main, it did have the best.
It did have the best remake.
Have the best,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, you can't do anything to really hurt Jason because Jason doesn't talk, so you don't really. There's no character development that you have to worry about sticking to a character.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, when it comes down to the Freddy vs. Jason factor.
And it had my boy Jared Padalecki in it, so it was an automatic like.
She likes Jared. She loves Jared. So you guys
That's why. So you're the reason why Supernatural lasted way longer than it should have. I mean, how many times can you save the world, go to hell? I mean, every character in there went to hell and back.
Oh my gosh.
Literally went to hell and back.
Many
they
times.
saved the world so many. It's like, how many times can you do that before it starts becoming redundant?
Yep.
And I've got the entire series, but it's like,
do too.
let it end. I mean, but the only reason I kept going is because of the two main actors.
They're so good, you can't turn away. Well, and I even have the animated series.
I didn't even know there was an animated series.
Oh, Bill.
Really?
Yes. It's wonderful.
Is it one season or how many?
It is one season, but it is season 1 and 2 combined.
Can you get it on DVD or Blu-ray?
I don't know if you can these days. I got it whenever it first came out, and I have not seen it anywhere.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I need it for my collection since I have all the Supernatural movies.
I actually
films
bought
and
it
seasons.
straight through CW website.
Okay. I have to look that up.
You may have to show them after the podcast.
Yeah, remind me and I'll show you because my Supernatural's upstairs, isn't it? Or is it behind me?
I think it might be. I don't know.
It's behind me.
Jared Padalecki is behind you. He's trying to get your attention.
Yeah. When it comes to Jason Voorhees, how does everybody feel about Jason Voorhees? And their mask, favorite movie, favorite look, favorite movie. What you guys think before we move on?
The what now?
Favorite look, favorite movie before we move on to Jason.
Of Jason's?
I'll do mine last.
Well, it wasn't in the first one. Otherwise, because the first one is still number one for me as far as the series goes, but he wasn't in the first one.
Well, if you like the first one, you can rank the first one.
He wasn't really in it except for the very end, though.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I think the first one is a classic. That's the one, like I said at the very beginning, that's the one that got me into
Agreed.
it in the first place.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody good?
Yeah, I'm gonna go last.
Oh.
So you do yours, or did you already?
I basically
Okay.
said that my favorite movie was Jason Lives, which is the sixth one.
Okay.
It's the final chapter in the sixth one. Like those two are probably my favorites.
Mine's a good introduction to our next character.
Oh, your
My
favorites?
favorite Jason appearance is Freddy versus Jason.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah,
And that was fun.
it's the section
I
right in the
loved
Nightmare
it.
on Elm Street.
Oh
which
yes, because
Wes
Freddy is my
Craven-
favorite slasher.
Wes
It also
Craven-
opened the doors for other verses, like Predator versus Alien.
It did.
So, I'd like to. Hey, I'd like to see Chucky versus Megan.
Right? Yeah. no
A
kidding.
lot of people are dying for that movie.
Yeah.
Apparently, I see a ton of stuff about it online.
Before Megan came along, I originally went Chucky versus Leprechaun, but yeah, Chucky versus Megan. Let's
Chucky
do it.
versus Leprechaun would be hilarious.
It would.
I've got all the Leprechaun movies too.
And those are good.
My favorite Freddy movie is Freddy: A New Nightmare
It's so good.
for a couple of reasons.
I mean, it's just so meta and so good.
It is. It's
Well
super
done.
meta. It was Wes Craven's return to the series.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I was reading the book scared me so bad. So I'm sitting in the kitchen. I'll never forget this moment. I'm sitting in the kitchen, and it's the part where Nancy's crossing the busy highway.
Oh shoot.
My heart is pounding while I'm reading this, and I'm so invested in the book. And you can, like, whenever I'm reading, I'm there. I'm not here reading a book.
yeah.
I'm there.
Right.
So my Aunt Tracy comes over, and I was not expecting her. I did not know, and I was supposed to be unbothered. She knocked on the door, and I screamed and threw the book across the room. And she comes in, she's like, "What the hell?" I was like, "You scared the shit out of me." I have the book over there somewhere.
Isn't that one where the real life characters were even based,
Yes.
like the
Yeah.
real life actors,
Yes.
and
Like
the
Wes-
actors playing themselves,
Yes.
which was the most unique idea
It was
I'd
so
ever
cool.
seen in a movie. It
Yeah.
was, you just
Yeah.
don't see
The
that.
concept, the execution,
Yeah.
Yes.
the Freddy's look. Oh my God, he looked terrifying.
Yeah.
Like he legitimately looked like a real burnt. Like, because I feel like in the first ones he really, he doesn't. It's prosthetic, but in A New Nightmare, it doesn't look like prosthetics. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
It just
no.
seemed bloodier. It seemed messier. It was
Yeah.
such a cool look.
Yeah, no, that was so wild. That's another reason why I just absolutely love Wes and have been inspired by Wes as a filmmaker too,
Wes Craven.
because of what he did. And I don't know if I've never seen any other filmmaker create, especially in the horror genre at least, create two iconic icons, because he created Freddy Krueger and Ghostface.
And Ghostface.
Like, I've never seen, you know what I mean? I mean, I know John Carpenter's big with like The Thing, and he's got other movies and stuff, but like, he created Michael Myers, but like, I don't think there's no other icon, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Honestly, I would argue that John Carpenter and Wes Craven are like top tier.
Yeah.
oh man,
Who did Jason?
obviously, because Halloween
I don't know.
1978, that's my favorite Halloween
Yeah.
film. John Carpenter is a huge inspiration.
And honestly, the
Who
only
did
one
what?
that
Jason, who was behind the Friday the 13th movies?
I think Sean S. Cunningham or something like that was producing them. Something like that.
and in my own personal opinion, the only other director that may surpass him is George Romero.
George
Yeah,
Romero, of course,
yeah.
brought on a lot. Yeah. I mean, Hitchcock.
He started an entire genre of
He
zombie
did.
movies. I mean,
He's a godfather. He's a
Yeah.
godfather.
everybody
Also
owes
Hitchcock.
that
Yeah.
to
Oh
them.
yeah. No, Hitchcock brought controversy to the screen.
Yeah.
He was like, "We're going to make this because people do want it. They want to pretend that they don't want it, but they want this."
They wanted to ban. They didn't want to show the shower scene,
Yeah.
and they said it's too brutal. He says, "You never actually," and he was so brilliant. You never actually saw the knife entering the body. You
Yeah.
never,
Yeah.
you never saw any of it.
Yep.
It just you
It
saw
was
it in your
done well.
mind,
Just
and it was
the-
that
Yeah,
good.
It was just the stabbing, her reaction, and the blood that sold
But
it.
he had to fight to get that
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it's
It
crazy.
was brilliant. Honestly, for its time, it was brilliant.
Yeah, I would say that'd be some amazing things to witness if like you was able to like time travel and be able to witness events like
Oh
that.
yeah, that would be so
would
cool
be
to watch
incredible.
people watch that movie for the first time.
Alfred Hitchcock. I've read, and there was a movie about him too. I think what was his name? Played who? Oh, man, I hate that when that happens. He played the part of Alfred Hitchcock in the movie.
Oh, you talking about
I'm bad with
He's in
names.
Silence of the Lambs.
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. Okay. Played Alfred Hitchcock. He
Yes.
was excellent.
Yes.
He's
But-
brilliant.
I was telling her that she needs to watch that movie.
I definitely want to watch it, especially after
Excellent.
watching Ed Gein
the
Monster.
series.
I definitely want to watch that Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Yeah.
It was
that-
really good.
That movie's
But
really well
Alfred
done.
Hitchcock, he played outside the box, was kind of cruel. In that shower scene, the way he scared her and really got the real terrified screams.
Yeah.
And the birds. He actually had some birds in there and actually, had her terrified.
Yeah, she
in
was
real
petrified.
life. She was
Yeah,
petrified.
yeah.
And so he did some things that were
He was-
kind of
He was an
mean.
awful director as far as
Yeah.
personality goes.
Personality, yeah.
He was brilliant whenever it came to
Right.
film.
right.
Yep.
But I do not agree with his tactics.
No, I don't think the women that was playing those scenes did either.
Yeah, well, and women
At the-
back
at
then,
the
they were not
time.
as respected as they are today. And
But-
even today, it's still touch and go.
But now they look back at them. Even the women, they said, well, I didn't like it at the time, but it got the effects that they wanted, got the results that they wanted,
Yeah.
which was real, and it was
Yeah.
very real.
Well, and I mean, it's a common thing in film to do things like they'll isolate certain characters from each other so that their interactions on screen are more impactful. The train.
Yeah.
I was wondering
So
what that
I mean,
was.
I can understand like things like that, but to go out of your way and horrify your cast is pretty
Right.
fucked up. So that's honestly
yeah.
why I can respect Alfred Hitchcock for his film contributions, but as far as him being like one of my favorite directors or anything, definitely no.
Yeah. Yeah, his personality was not,
Yeah, yeah.
but he was brilliant at what he did.
I
But
can
his
appreciate the
movies
brilliance.
I love all of his movies. There's not a movie of his I don't like.
Sorry,
back
Ryan's
into
trying to
Freddy Krueger,
pull us back.
bring
Yeah, no,
Nightmare
Freddy
on Elm
Krueger.
Street. As much as these guys brought us to this point.
I honestly don't
But-
think that there's one that I don't like.
Yeah, I was gonna say because they're all really good. I think the fifth one is the Dream Child. I think that one might be my weakest, in my opinion.
It might be.
I'm trying to
But-
remember which one that one is.
But like I said, they're all good. But it might be-
Dream Wars was number 3, right?
That's
Wars is
that-
three.
I was
That's my
just
favorite.
about to bring that one
Yeah.
up because that one's another really good
That's
one.
my
was gonna
very,
say-
very favorite.
I was gonna say that one and one, the original and 3 are probably my favorites.
Yes.
Yeah, there's so many funny, memorable lines in 3,
Prime time, bitch.
Yeah.
There it is.
I love it. That's my favorite. I told him if I ever get
to Prime Time.
you know how like people will do sceneries of certain clips of their favorite movies and stuff? That would be the scenery I'd want.
Yeah.
Is that part where he's coming out of the TV and he's just, it's prime time, bitch, and just pulls her in. I love that part.
I love the bug, too.
Sorry.
The girl that had the
She's
bug
butchering-
legs coming out of her.
She's butchering the line, bro.
Sorry.
It's not. It's prime time. He says, "Welcome to prime time."
Welcome to
bitch."
prime time, bitch. Yes, I'm sorry.
And
I'm
did you-
sorry.
Did you know that that wasn't in the script? Robert England improv that. That's,
Oh, did he really?
yeah, and
That's beautiful. It makes
yeah.
me love that line even more.
This
He
is why
improv'd
nobody else can play Freddy except for Robert Englund.
Literally.
Nobody.
He
The
improv'd
remakes,
it.
which we will not be talking about,
Well,
Yeah.
he
was
has
not, just didn't do it.
he has said that Kevin Bacon could play Freddy, and I would like to see that because I'm a big Kevin Bacon fan.
Do you think he could have the same kind of
Yes.
dark humor?
Well, you see,
Yes.
the thing is that if you're wanting somebody to play Freddy for a franchise, if it even gets that, so
I don't know. I'm sorry, my phone's way over there. I left it
Jesus.
over there.
How much you got on to me one time about it before when I don't know, so I'm getting on you right now. Payback. But now you made me forget what I was saying.
I didn't.
I got myself off. When we were talking about I was just gonna say that we were talking about how that we didn't have a worst Nightmare on Elm Street
Yeah.
movie, but it's definitely the remake.
I was just about to say the remake would have to be the bad Freddy movie for me.
We just don't want to talk
Yeah,
about it.
because honestly, they're really great. And while we were having this conversation the other day, even the first one was just groundbreaking with the scene where with the bloodbath.
Johnny
Depp. Gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, Johnny Depp is my love.
I think it was the second one that I was disappointed with because he came into the real world, which kind of separated from what the whole idea was.
Well,
you know,
I
with Nightmare,
that.
you know, like you have to be asleep. And he's in the real world. And it's like, wait a minute, this is not, you know. So
I liked
was disturbed
that.
by that.
Because it gave you a way to kill him. It felt like it bent even more of the reality for me. I liked that part. I thought it was really
too
cool.
soon, though. For the second movie, it was too, because you're still in like the nightmare. Like you can't fall asleep.
Right.
You can't fall asleep. That's what made the first one so scary. And then the second one's like, well, he's there whether you're asleep or awake. And it just kind of, I was just kind of disappointed. I think it would have been good, like you said, as a way to kill him later on in the series. But to bring him in second one, and you know,
he's a demon. He's never truly going to die, regardless of what you do.
That's true. That's true.
Because they kill him in other ways.
Yeah.
And he always comes back.
Yep.
they all do.
And I also love Freddy's Dead because that's so much fun.
It is a fun one. It is a fun one.
But they lied because he's not.
That's right, yeah. Call it Freddy's Dead, but no. When it comes to Freddy's looks, I like his. I think in the third one, I think he might look his best makeup wise. I think
It's the best.
It's a good look.
Too.
It is a good look.
Yeah, I got 3, and then the fourth one, and then the first one, and then of course Wes Craven's Nightmare I really like, and then Freddy vs. Jason had a good one, and then even though 2 wasn't as we were talking about, but 2 still had good makeup.
It still had, it was
and
still
then-
good. It just,
And then it was Freddy's Dead, and then followed by 5. I think 5 might have the worst makeup.
I like the
worst movie
atmosphere.
and worst makeup. I think. No, I wouldn't even say worst. Like I said, just
So which one?
5. I think it's got the is my least favorite, and the makeup is also. I think it's probably just like the not as good as the rest of them. I think in 5 because it feels like it changes all the time.
it really does. It looks different each time.
Yeah.
What was the atmosphere is what I loved about the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, even with the sound of those kids singing.
Yes.
And that nightmare world with those singing. That just the atmosphere itself, gave you chills. It was
I
scary.
actually sang that so much I forgot how the original song goes.
You did.
But so they have Ryan has never seen it before, but the Freddy TV series.
Oh yeah.
I saw that.
We just
watching
started
it.
watching it on Tubi, and I haven't seen every single episode, but there are episodes that I do remember. So we're having a really good time watching it.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I like it. I like it. a lot.
Well, because it's different than the Halloween series because this is actually a Freddy. Like Freddy is in it.
Yeah.
He's actually doing the kills and stuff. It's really good. I really like it.
They had a Friday the 13th TV series too, but it was nothing like
Yeah.
the Friday the 13th movies. But
Yeah, it
they
was nothing.
kind of capitalized on the name, basically, is all they
Exactly.
did. Because it had nothing to do with Jason, but it was
No.
Friday the 13th TV series.
Yeah. That's what I liked about the Freddy series is that it had actually Freddy in it. I like that.
It was Robert England?
Yeah, it was Robert England. Yeah,
Oh,
he's in
okay,
it.
cool.
It's on Tubi for free if you want to watch it. We're watching it now.
Yeah, I'll
Actually,
have to
if we
check
get
it-
done
I'll have to
early
check it
enough,
out.
we should
it's pretty good.
do an episode.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
It's really good.
show.
If you haven't watched it, you definitely should. You would love
Now
it.
I've got Tubi, so
Yeah,
to be or not to be.
I already said my.
That's the question.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just as slapstick as the movies.
I already said mine. But favorite movie, favorite look of Freddy. Before we move on to
To your favorite Halloween?
Did you say Wes?
Huh?
You say New Nightmare is probably your favorite.
Yes, the New
look
Nightmare is
and movie?
absolutely my favorite look and my favorite one.
Mine's number 3.
There you go, baby.
And
love
that is
the
a good
Dream
one. That's a
Warriors.
solid
That's-
second
yeah.
for me.
I'm pretty much 3 and 1. Yeah. But it's Michael Myers time.
I have a picture
1978. My favorite.
of our son wearing the Halloween mask, and he's turned around so you just see his backside. He's wearing a pair of boots that do not fit him, and no pants or underpants. So it is my favorite picture.
And he's coming after you someday for.
Oh my gosh, my mom says he pulls off being Michael amazing. She's actually like she told him, okay, we're done playing Michael Myers because this is creepy.
It's like, you're done, son.
Yeah, she's just like, we're done. Let's go back to not scary.
Which one is your guys' favorite look and mask?
You were gonna hate my answer.
I don't know. And listen, we ain't talking. We're talking OG.
You said what was my favorite one?
We're talking OG. We're not bringing in Rob Zombies, and we're not bringing in the threes that came in.
If we are going to talk about the original series, I actually do really like the Halloween mask in the remake one. Where they continued on the series.
I said not that one either.
Well, Ryan, that's my favorite look.
That's a good one.
I'm sorry. My favorite look is in that.
No
I
remake.
liked that mask. I liked that mask. It was a cool, dirty mask.
That's enough remake.
And it showed a lot of age. I thought it was very well done. I liked that mask.
It was well done. Yes, it was.
But my favorite movie is H2O.
That's a good one.
My favorite is this independent film. It's called Halloween Unforgiving. Man, the guy that plays the dad.
He was fantastic.
Oh man, this guy just blew it out of the water.
He was a real diva on set, though.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's always asking where his coffee was, and
I had to have he had to have the special flavored water,
right?
Imported from China.
Yeah.
That's right. No, Japan.
Oh, Japan.
Yeah.
Get it right. You see what I got to put up with? You see what he had to put up with?
Right.
Wow.
That one was a good movie, though.
That was, and it was fun. It was a good movie, and it was a better ending than Halloween Ends. In my opinion.
Agreed.
Dude, and I'm not just saying that. In my opinion, that I really agree because it made more sense than how it ended.
It really did. It was much better.
Yeah, no, I agree too because and I'm not just saying that either, but yeah,
Halloween Ends.
We had
it just
people
set
saying
up a different guy. It was like.
Yeah.
Michael Myers wasn't really, it was just basically this other guy's show. I can't remember his name now, but it was almost like you were setting him up to be the new, thing going forward. And it's like, was this Halloween Ends or is this show? I thought Halloween Ends should have been between Jamie Lee Curtis and, it should have been between the two of them. And it wasn't really, it kind of bugged me.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Ryan's fan film, Ryan will drop the link below.
It's available on the tubes of the U's.
You got to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with this guy at the very beginning. He plays this guy's dad. Yeah. We've been through that.
And there's a really cool radio host.
And there's a cool radio host. And this amazing box set right here, this beautiful box set, Halloween 1 through 8. It ties all the original series 1 through 8, except for 3, obviously. Season of the Witch is its own thing.
I still need to see that one.
If you watch it as its own thing, it's really a good movie.
That
Just
one
think of it as
irritated a lot of people, though, and especially me, because everybody's expecting to go see Michael Myers.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's this song that drives you crazy through the whole thing. What is it? I can't remember how it goes.
Happy Halloween.
Thanks. I was getting ready to say don't sing it because I don't want to going through my head all night. But it had nothing to do with Michael Myers. It was a good standalone movie.
Yeah,
but it should not have been called Halloween 2.
Yeah.
But originally, what they were planning on doing. Halloween 3, originally, what they were planning on doing is starting to have a different story. Like Halloween 4 would be a completely different story. Halloween 5, each year they would have a different horror movie called Halloween. But people threw such a fit saying, where's Michael Myers?
Yeah.
That then they brought Michael Myers back and forth and continued with him throughout. So
I feel like you have to do that kind of thing well. You get, because you could, that's possible to do. One of my favorite shows was, Fear Itself. I don't know if you guys remember it. It had one season, but it was phenomenal. There was a different monster going on in each different episode. I absolutely loved that show.
I did too, and I love it because you know that it's going to be different. You know,
Yeah.
I think what upset people with the Halloween movie, Season of the Witch, was that nobody knew that this was going to
Right.
be a standalone movie that had
And it
nothing
didn't
to do
have
with Michael
anything to do
Myers.
with Michael, right.
Which was kind of, it was very deceiving.
Right.
And, oh man, people were upset about it. I was upset
Yeah.
about it.
I feel like there has to be some communication in order for you to
There
do
has
that
to
kind of
be.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, and then that's of course when we get Return in 4.
What's the one Michael Myers movie where they are filming the show? And it's supposed to be a prank show where they bring in the fake Michael Myers, but the real Michael Myers actually shows up.
Resurrection.
Okay, I liked that one. I liked Resurrection a lot too.
Did
I
you?
thought it had I thought it had a really good plot.
I was like,
I don't remember it as
it's
much.
honestly probably the worst.
Really? I thought it was fun.
That's
Where
another
the
one
kids
I
are
need to
saving
rewatch
them
all these
online.
again.
They're literally just watching the show, and the kids are like, "Oh, it's right behind you." And I thought that was cool. I thought that was a really cool concept.
I mean, it was a good concept, just executed poorly. It wasn't good. It's not good.
I don't remember it
liked it.
enough
Resurrection
to
is not
you know,
good.
Yeah, I just don't remember it enough to really, you know.
Halloween Resurrection is the Jason X of the series.
Really,
Oh yeah,
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
no.
Don't talk about. I like Jason X. It was
No,
just a fun movie.
No, I enjoyed it too. It's fun. It's fun in its own way. Like it's
Right.
a guilty pleasure, like a goofy.
Right.
You know what I mean? But no, it's I really liked. I mean, obviously the original. The original is my favorite.
Yeah,
Freaking love the original. Started it all. It's classic.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
enjoyed Rob Zombie's remake.
whatever.
He hates it. I loved it.
Once again, though, since Michael Myers doesn't talk, you didn't have the personality, so you couldn't really see the personality change, which I think it made it better that way. Unlike, you know, the Nightmare on Elm Street, where you have somebody
Right.
who lives and dies, you know, pardon the pun, on the personality.
Yeah. What I liked about that remake is that I saw more of Michael as a child. My favorite scene was him beating that kid up with the log. I thought that was awesome. Because that little shit deserved it. That little shit deserved getting his ass whooped by that tree. Absolutely. It just pisses him off so much.
And it doesn't piss me off. I just don't enjoy it. And I like less is more. And I enjoy not getting to know who Michael was as a kid. That he was just a kid that just was evil from the beginning, from the get go. Because Dr. Loomis saw that, and we didn't need to see how or why he became that.
I liked it. I'm a story person, so any part of a story that gets added on, I liked it.
I think most movies
they-
nowadays, though, they're going to go back
They
and
turn
show like an
Michael-
origin
They
story.
turn Michael into like a redneck, almost like a redneck backwoods family type.
No, they didn't.
In a sense, yeah.
Not even a little bit.
That's what it came off as, the way they were talking and roughhousing and cuss words left and right and
Which
hooting
one?
and hollering. The
Rob Zombie's
Oh,
remake.
yeah, Rob Zombie. Yeah.
Well, that's just Rob Zombie. That is just how he does his stuff.
I know.
Not all of his
but
stuff. The Munsters.
Well, that one is the rare.
And that's because he was
Exception.
a huge fan of the Munsters and he
Yeah.
wanted to pay it homage and pay it respect.
Yeah, I thought he did cute. With
He was
that.
so
I thought it was
upset.
good.
You know, I talked to, what's his name? I know him, the one that played the Count in the movie.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I was talking to him, and he was talking about Rob Zombie being very upset with the way the movie was presented because everybody thought it was going to be another foul-mouthed, gory thing. He said no. He respects the movie. He wanted to do that.
See, I knew going in it was supposed to be a family-friendly movie, so I already knew going in it was going to be
Right.
family-friendly because I read and I
Right.
pay attention.
Right.
Yeah, some people don't.
Some
Well,
people don't.
they
Some
don't.
people just go see, or they just automatically assume.
And I mean that's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
It's a fair assumption, but read it because literally the first article says it's going to be a family friendly movie.
Yep.
But if you heard that Quentin Tarantino was doing Mary Poppins, what would you think?
I would honestly think he was going to fuck it all up.
Oh, boy.
And that's exactly what people thought
That
about.
would be interesting.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah, if he does it his style, it's gonna be wild. Mary Poppins might not make it out.
I was going to say I'm getting
Mary
very
Poppins
Kill
gonna
Bill.
get popped.
People complain about his wife being in the movie as Lily. I thought she did an excellent job, but I asked this guy at the count. I can't think of his name, and I know it's off the tip of my
Well, it's
tongue.
just the same reason why people are complaining about Tim Burton and Johnny Depp working together all the time. It's just you're comfortable with it, and if
He wanted to do a sequel, but because of all the, stuff, it kind of hurt his feelings, basically. Because they didn't really look at the movie the way he meant it to be, and all the complaints about his wife playing Lily. Well, she's in all of his movies.
She is literally in every single one of his movies.
And she was great as Lily. So, she did. I loved her as Lily in this movie. So
I like seeing her face.
Yeah.
It's just like an Adam Sandler movie. He has all his friends in there all the time too. Why isn't he getting the same flack?
Right.
If we're looking at it like that, why isn't Adam Sandler getting the same flack?
Right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Dial back down to Halloween guy.
R2D2?
Kind of sound like it.
I'm trying to think if I have one that I don't like of Halloween because they're all decent.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen Season of the Witch. That's one I have not seen.
You need to watch it, but it's like
Me
I
and
said,
Ryan plan on watching it together.
Completely standalone movie.
Yeah, when it
Yeah.
comes down to it, I love, and it's not to be biased or anything either, but it's like Halloween Unforgettable, Halloween 2, H2O, Curse, Return, Revenge, and Resurrection. Those are mine.
Yeah, I loved H2O.
And then when it comes to the looks of Michael, I love of course the classic mask, and I did love the original Mask of Six, the look that they had 6. And I don't know if I told anybody or trivia fun fact here. I don't know if I said it before or not, but I originally was going to go with, when I came up with the idea for the Halloween fan film, I was originally going to go with the Halloween 6 mask design look. I was going to get that mask for our fan film, but because I came up with the concept before the new ones, the trilogy came out. So whenever the trilogy came out and that mask came out, and like as you were saying, the look of the mask was so cool and everything, I was just like, I really like that. So that's no, I'm saying it's cool, but I'm just saying we're not talking. We're not.
Didn't they basically keep the same design? Because the original was William Shatner.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk mask that was altered.
Yeah.
Which worked really good. Whoever thought a lot of people think William Shatner's scary, but anyway, it was good. But didn't they keep the same kind of thing throughout the movie?
Yeah.
Though? It's still a William Shatner.
Well, and
Not really.
they kept the continuity because there's a hole in the side of the mask too, where Laurie Strode stabs him with the hanger.
The new ones, yes, but with the new ones, but and some people don't know too, because the Halloween 2, the mask looks different, and a lot of people think it's a different mask. It's actually the same original mask from the first movie. It's just the guy had a wider face or something like that, so the mask was like, it stretched on him more, so that's why it looked a little different. But people think, but no, it's the same exact mask from the first one. So, but gave it a different look in a sense. But I originally wanted to do the curse look because I like that mask too, and I didn't know if I could ever get my hands on like something that was gonna look like the classic. Because the only classic mask that I've seen that looks exactly like it is the one in I think it was in Kills when they did the prequel or they did the flashback, and they did the 78 flashback, and they had Myers come out kill those cops and stuff, and they had to remake that mask. The mask looked fantastic. It was almost like the 78 mask. Like they had to completely remake that from scratch because they didn't have a mold or anything like that. But it was. I do. I mean, for the weak areas that they do mostly have, I do give them some props on some areas. But I mean, I enjoyed all that. But
What was the worst Halloween movie in your opinion? I know what mine is.
like I said, I think Resurrection.
Mine was Halloween Kills, the very last movie.
Oh, I'm not talking about reboots or.
See, Ryan, you're wanting us to
Halloween-
pick bad movies, but you won't let us talk about the bad movies.
I mean, but you can say that if you.
Isn't Halloween because Jamie Lee Curtis was in it?
Yeah.
So isn't it part of the? Wouldn't it be
I was just
considered part of
talking-
the original franchise?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean that's in an alternate timeline.
So I mean, it's still within the
Yeah.
Halloween
Yeah,
movie
that's my
collection.
argument,
It's not.
too.
It's not a remake.
Okay, fine.
It's not a
Those
remake.
can, but not
it's-
Rob Zombies.
It's part of the it's
Fair.
part of the continuity
Fine.
that
All right.
also had Jamie Lee Curtis. But I was so disappointed in it.
Yeah.
I left the theater thinking that wasn't even a Michael Myers movie. This was what was the guy's name that they switched everything over to?
Corey Cunningham.
Corey Hunt.
Corey. Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
Corey movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I left. I was so disgusted. I'm thinking this whole thing was just a setup for Corey.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with
Corey
Michael Myers
Cunningham.
and Jamie Lee Curtis. It had nothing to do, and that just irritated me to
Yeah.
death. So that's definitely my worst.
Honestly, while I
understand.
did appreciate the look of the new, like the Michael, what is that? Just Halloween 2? The remake Halloween 2?
The original.
No, the remake of Halloween 2. Where they
remake?
went at the start of the new timeline.
I think they just,
Just
called it
called
Halloween
Halloween.
too.
Okay, well
It was
that's
just
what I was
called
wondering.
Halloween.
Okay, so that one, it was okay, but not good enough. I actually have not seen the other two films
Yeah.
because it
You
didn't.
haven't seen Kills or Ends?
Nope,
I thought you had.
I don't think so.
Well, you know what's crazy too is they originally Halloween was supposed to have an ending. The original 2018 was going to be a standoff, but before they wanted more money and all that crap, you know, because there's shots in the original trailer of Michael and Laurie outside having a face off. So they make it outside that house and they fight and they have a face off. And Michael apparently you're gonna see him, like, I guess they escape. And he was going to bleed out, and you're going to see him like slowly make his way to a tree. And he was going to, like, I read the original script too for the ending, all this stuff, but he was supposed to fall down, like go up against a tree, like fall back up against a tree, and then like slowly like go down. And he was going to like sit there, and you heard him slowly, like his breathing was going to slowly get, you know, like obviously like slower and slower and slower. And then like it just ended with like his last breath. And that was supposed to be, it was going to be that.
The standalone Halloween
That was
movie,
going to
the
be
very
it.
first one.
But
Yeah.
because they wanted to come in and do more, they scratched that for the ending we got where they trapped him in the basement.
Halloween 2
That's why I was
fell in
like,
that trap.
Yeah.
And they're still doing it today. I just saw a movie recently. I don't remember what it was. But it aggravates me when they're in the hospital. It's like the whole hospital is vacant. There's nobody there. There's no patients. There's no workers. He's stalking her. He's going up and down these long, dark halls in this hospital.
Right.
This is a hospital, for crying out loud. There are patients in a hospital. There are
Yes.
doctors and nurses and maintenance men.
As somebody who
the
worked in a
place is
hospital,
empty.
yes.
And that always drove me crazy. It's like, okay, have it in a hospital, but there's people in the hospital.
Yeah.
You know, it just kind of took me out of it completely. It's like, this is not. Now, if they would have said it was a vacated hospital or a hospital that had been shut down, but no, they just brought her there as an emergency. So they're there for an emergency. So there's patients in the hospital.
Yeah.
And yet
And
the entire
nobody's there.
hospital is empty.
Yeah.
It's empty.
Yeah.
It's like, give me a break.
yeah, when it comes to Michael's masks, man, first one, Curse. Second, Revenge wasn't too bad. It was a little weird. H2O was good, but did you know they had like three different designs for that?
Yeah. You've told me
They went
that.
through 3 different looks through that, and then there's a couple times where he looks like a CGI Michael Myers, and that's because when they had a different mask on, and they had to make it look like the mask that they actually chose for the movie, and they had a different mask on when they were doing that, so they had to CGI over it to make it look like.
No, I
it's
didn't-
weird.
I didn't
It's
know.
especially it's really noticeable in the kitchen scene before he gets that guy at the corkscrew or whatever, and he turns around and sees him, and he's like, "Whoa!" And then like Michael like does his head tilt. That's like that. Like pay attention to that. That's CGI. They CGI'd the mask. Like because I always thought that was off even as a kid. I'm like, why does Michael? You know what I mean? So like I didn't really like that. But and then even in what was it Revenge, not Return, but Revenge, the 5th one. I didn't really like the mask on that one too much. And then, of course, the Resurrection's mask. That's the worst mask. That mask looked bad. Remember the mask in that one?
Not really.
Yeah.
You
And
remember that stuff better than I do.
Mask and Resurrection was bad.
Being honest, I never really paid that close
Literally
attention to
me
the
either,
mask.
yeah.
I was too busy with the movie, with the characters and stuff.
I gotcha.
So I didn't sit there and study. Hey, the other mask had a little scar right here on the left hand side. Where is that at? You know, I just never really looked at the mask or studied the mask enough to really.
Yeah, if you look at them all side by side, it's very noticeable. You know
That's
what I mean?
fair, I'm sure.
And,
That's why I never look at them side by side.
Well, I mean, I've seen pictures of them like online and stuff, like side by side, and you can tell and stuff like that. But yeah, that was that's pretty wild, man. But the one thing that I love from Resurrection is trick or treat, motherfucker. Busting around. Remember that?
That movie was so much fun.
Remember that? And he goes busting in, and he's trick or treat, motherfucker.
What time is it? I'm getting tired.
No, yeah, this is the we're coming down, we're closing in. This is the end of the
Good, I'm
the
getting
potty.
real tired.
Let's all remember the very original movie horror monsters right here. The originals. And they're still going strong. They're still remaking movies with them to this day.
Yep.
Sure.
So,
The originals there.
yep.
We did
wild.
Have a new Frankenstein movie coming out. There's a new
so
Bride
excited
movie.
for it.
That looks good. A new Bride, the Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That's coming out. They just had a Wolfman. I mean, they're
I'm
still
looking
going
forward to it.
strong.
Michael Myers is my boogeyman. Just saying.
I went to a horror movie trivia thing. My brother does it for his chess club, and we went yesterday, and we won.
Ah, cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I knew more than I thought I did. Honestly, everybody, like, it was literally a team effort. It was so cool. Like, everybody had their own little niche because we brought in my nephew and niece as well. Sammy and Lydia were there. And they helped out a lot with like the video games and the musicals.
Noise.
Which, of course, Repo the Genetic Opera was in there. So
of course.
I'm pretty sure they did that just for me.
You had just told me about that, and that where did you say you can find it? Is that on
I'm
TV?
pretty sure it's on Tubi.
Okay.
I know I know I've seen it streaming somewhere. I actually whenever I watched it for the first time, it was on Netflix, and that was years and years and years and years ago. But
Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I love
for another
Repo the Genetic
podcast.
Opera. Yes, it's time. I'm tired. Let's close it out.
But yeah, no, thank you all so much for joining, listening. Thank you, Bill, for coming out and joining us and everything. It's been a wonderful, fun,
And stay
scary, creepy time for sure, man. It was a very spooky, creepy time, man. Don't fall asleep.
Halloween.
Stay spooky.
Yeah, don't
We
fall
still got a
asleep.
week.
Don't fall asleep because Freddy will come and get you. Come and get you in the dreams. Come and get you real good.
That would work if I were afraid of Freddy, but I am not.
Don't fall asleep. You can't fall asleep with Freddy around. You can't go camping with Jason around. You can't go trick-or-treating with Michael around.